Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to Gaz Love It. So we've got the festival season beginning very shortly. Not this weekend, but next weekend. We have got the Download and Isle of Wight festivals taking place. And this is the first update from Gaz Love It for these festivals. And of course, in a few days, the updates for Glastonbury, which is later into June. Will be starting as well. So the festival season well and truly getting underway. I thought we'd begin with the Isle of Wight and Download festivals. And at the weekend, by the way, we're starting updates for Le Mans as well. So it's all going to be happening in terms of the events at the website over the coming few days. But this is the first update for Download and the Isle of Wight festival. We're going to start off on Thursday, the 8th of June, which is day one of the Isle of Wight Festival, which is running, of course, from the 8th through to the 11th of June. This is also the day of the UK general election, of course, just a week away with that as well. It looks like it's going to be a very unseasonably unsettled day, really, for the first day of the Isle of Wight Festival. And also for the general election. We've got a deep area of low pressure here over the top of the UK, and we're bringing quite a strong westerly wind as well. That looks really windy for June. There could almost be reaching gale force, I would have thought, there through the Irish Sea, and certainly a fair old wind blowing for all of us as we run through the day. We find that area of low pressure starts to move off towards the northeast of Scotland, but it is keeping enough influence, really, to keep it very unsettled across the country. These are upper air temperatures, and they look cool for the time of the year for June. They do look below par, and it'll feel cool, of course, with the strong wind as well. The main factor for festival goers is where it's going to be raining, and down at the Isle of Wight festival there could well be some showers. This is suggesting a rash of showers across virtually the whole of the country during the course of Thursday, and you see they are affecting these southern counties. So there is a risk of showers, probably not persistent rain, but certainly a risk of heavy showers on day one of the Isle of Wight Festival, and probably also impacting people who want to go to their polling stations and vote. There's a little bit of Cape there as well. That indicates thundery potential. So these showers could be heavy and possibly thundery on Thursday, the 8th of June, and the temperatures are really very cool indeed. In the south we're looking around 15 to 18, in the north no better than around 10 to 14, so very cool for the general election. Down in the Isle of Wight probably see temperatures around 17 or 18 degrees, but with the showers and the wind, probably not feeling all that warm. No, so we go through to Friday the 9th of June. This is day 2 of the Isle of Wight Festival, also day 1 of Download in Donington in the Midlands, and it's still looking unsettled. We've got low pressure here to the north of Scotland, bringing in these westerly winds once again, so they're feeding in showers. It does look unsettled, to say the least. The upper air temperatures are looking cool again for June. It's sunshine and showers really again on Friday the night. Some of these showers are heavy and potentially thundery, and this massive rain that's running in across where we've got the Bay of Biscay just there, running in through the Bay of Biscay and into France. That's a little bit worrying because you'd only have to shift that 200 or 300 miles north, and that will be bringing a bit of a washout, certainly to the Isle of Wight, maybe as far north as Donington. So it's a long way off this. It's over a week. We would need to wait until much closer to the time to see where this massive rain is going. If it was to be pushed northwards, then it would be impactful. As it is, day 2 of the Isle of Wight Festival and day 1 of Download is essentially another sunshine and showers type situation. There is Cape, so again we might have some thundery showers to contend with. The temperatures, they're a bit below average for the time of year, around 17, 18 or 19 degrees. So for the Isle of Wight Festival, temperature there around 18 degrees. For Download, about 17 degrees. It's dependent on showers, of course. If you happen to be unlucky and get a lot of showers, temperatures would be cooler than that. If you got lucky and you didn't have any showers, you managed to stay dry all day, temperatures could potentially reach 20 degrees in the strong June sunshine. Into the weekend of Saturday 10th and 11th of June, so this is day 3 of the Isle of Wight Festival, And, of course, day 2 of download, we find that the wind is easing off anyway. This trough is sinking down across the country. It's still a very unsettled situation, but at least we're losing the wind. The upper air temperatures still are looking really quite cool indeed. They're not changing. There's lots of showers around, particularly on the eastern side of the country, interestingly, for Saturday. So maybe a little bit drier down in the Isle of Wight, in the Channel, but I would expect download probably still being impacted by those showers. It's a very long way out, though, now, so you can't really sort of talk about detail too much. This is what we call the unreliable time frame of the model, so it's too far away be pinning down detail like that. In any case, there's still a little bit of cape in the east, and temperatures are still looking cool. In fact, it's turning cooler, so temperatures are sinking down really into mid-teens Celsius in the Midlands, for Donington, whereas further south, probably still holding up around 17 or 18 degrees there. And then we finish up these events on Sunday the 11th of June. That will be the final day of both the Isle of Wight Festival and download. And it's still looking unsettled, so we've still got a trough very close to the country. Winds are backing more towards the north there, so that really does look like some cool air coming down from the north indeed. The upper air temperatures are cool again. There's showers. Now, with the change in the wind direction, the distribution of the showers is shifting a bit, so it looks quite wet for Scotland and Northern Ireland, probably drying up for England and Wales. So, for the Isle of Wight Festival, it does look mostly dry there, and also probably drier for download as well. However, it's still a very long way off this, so too far away for that kind of detail. But temperatures, obviously with winds coming from a northwesterly direction, they're cool as well. In fact, throughout this whole period, it does look cool and unsettled. So, not a great start to the updates for download and the Isle of Wight Festival. It looks like we're going to have a cool, unsettled period overall, and it'll just be a case of pinning down the detail on that, and I suppose seeing how bad it's going to be, and we won't know that for a few more days. But certainly for the general election a week today, and for download, and for the Isle of Wight Festival, I think we're in for quite a showery and fairly coolish period, possibly starting quite windy as well. That could be something around Thursday, but it's a little bit notable with the risk of a few gale force gusts possible through the Irish Sea. So a windy, showery start. Wind eases off, but it stays pretty cool and showery throughout. Obviously, we'll be doing more updates over the next few days. If you want more updates in terms of the weather for the Isle of Wight Festival and also for download, then click like on the video and let me know that you're enjoying what we're doing. Right, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.